Ofri, what has the adjustment been like for you playing, meeting, new players? I know a little bit over the summer, but being able to get into this, being in the U.S., what has that process been like for you?
It's been really good. All my teammates, my coaches, and my family, and even friends from back home, they're all helping me to make new connections. At first, I don't think if there was new guys over here, they were helping me a lot, and everybody take care of me, especially what happened with Israel right now. They'll take care of me, and I'm really grateful that it's going my way, and I hope it continue like that.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you? Is this the longest you've been in the U.S. at a stretch now?
I think the biggest adjustment is especially like the English part, for me to just learning in school than to actually speaking every day and hearing and no conversation in Hebrew. But yeah, I mean, I get over it. Yeah, sometimes.
How did this come about? How did you wind up here?
Excuse me?
How did this come about? How did you wind up here?
I was in the national championship over the summer, and Deshaun Butler recruited me. He played his last 2 years in Israel, so it probably had a connection, and I'm super grateful that he saw me and reached out. And
Did you see him when he played over in Israel?
yeah, I saw him sometimes.
Your favorite?
Yeah, he's good.
That was not an easy one, huh, Jesse?
Definitely not an easy one. We ended up getting most of the plays we wanted to run at the end more and more, but yeah, we definitely had some troubles with the way they shot the ball. Of course, they're moving a lot. And with the short rotation, you gotta make sure the guys stay fresh so they can keep running and keep trailing and keep making sure that you get good stops on them. But I think especially near the end, we got a good hand in that. But yeah, it wasn't an easy one. They did a really good job.
You personally had a spell in there where you had a lot of trouble, where you missed a couple of easy layups and let the ball get away from you a couple of times. How did you bounce back from that?
I mean, I was mad at myself for sure. Still am. Like it's some stuff I feel I usually don't do, and I definitely know how to take care better of the ball than that. But yeah, it happened. So just gotta keep playing and make sure you focus on the next play. That's what you learn here. So yeah, that's what I tried to do. And the guys obviously, they support each other. We support each other. So yeah.
Is it more frustrating when you know that's the game plan you want to execute, when you know you want to go inside, try to use your height advantage, and you do everything right, but then shots just don't go?
Yeah, for sure. Because those are shots I normally make against, big bigs or like any team really. So it's always frustrating when they don't fall. And we got a couple to go, and then especially we got our when I couldn't get mine, Kobe got in there, for example, took it all the way to the rim, got a good fake, got him up, finished his buckets. So you kind of try to get the momentum in the team going elsewhere, and then you'll get it back at some point.
Kobe, you guys obviously got the win today to sort of end that two-game skid. With that said, the performance from the team, was it what you guys kind of wanted, coming off the Florida trip?
We wanted a little more, feel like today was really a trap game, really tested us, We all wanted to come out and play better and dominate more, so, yeah.
What kept it from being, that dominant kind of?
Well, we're short on guys. Right. Guys are a little fatigued, so, that's on us, just keep getting in there, getting treatment, and just keep working on that so we can stay fresh.
It seems like you've been more comfortable in scoring more consistently, getting the ball in the lane, getting the ball in the basket. Is that something you concentrated on in the offseason, figuring out different ways that you can score it?
Yes, that's something I learned, and that's something I'm still learning as of right now. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going and, just trying things, coming off pick and roll, just being aggressive. So, yeah.
When I think of this game tonight, and you three guys, I think of three shots. I think of Kobe's drive to the basket and whatever that was that you threw up there and went in. Your three-pointer with the game, pretty close, and the last dunk that looked like it meant something to you. Would you guys each talk about that one basket?
You got the code.
I'm not
First one.
familiar with bucket you're talking about. Which one?
When you were driving, you angled and then threw it up. It was late in the game. And threw
Was
up
it
over your
the?
head.
It was the second half or the first half?
Second half, I believe.
Drove right.
Oh, yeah. That's I work on that move a lot, you know. So I had a little spin move, I seen a little angle, so I had my little floater,
What about you, bro? A little 3.
Yeah, I'm just happy you found me, and I was able to knock it down. Yeah, find me every time.
For sure. I didn't have to dunk the whole game, I think, so I just needed to get a good one before I left. Yeah, that's all for me.
In your background, what was the biggest influence on you learning the game? And is there anybody you're trying to pattern yourself after, model yourself on, or still figuring out what you can be the best at?
For me, it's like kind of different because I don't really have one spot I can play from 4, 3, and 2, so I don't really try to focus myself on one player because then I'm sure I don't do the other stuff. But I'm trying to see a lot of basketball players, just small ones like Colates and like point guards, so I can really understand more the game. Do a lot of film about myself, other players, and just trying to keep getting better every time.
Jesse, on Ofri's 3 late in the game, I believe you had the assists. You're getting multiple defenders drawing, your way in the post. How do you, I guess, tell yourself to consistently not have to force shots and make the right basketball play, even when some of those perimeter looks aren't falling from your teammates?
At that point, it's part of the game plan. So I know that I could. I think I went once or twice to try to go through the double team, and I did get 1 or 2 shots up, and that's fine too. But if you're going to force too many of them, I think I also got to turn over on trying to go through it. So it's kind of you're trying to look for the best option every play, and usually if there's a wide open shot, every time there's a wide open shot, I'm gonna give it to my teammate because I know we work on that. I know you're gonna make it eventually. So if that's the open shot, that's the right shot for me, whether they fall or not in that moment. So yeah, I just follow the game plan on that one for sure.
Ofri, when you first came to West Virginia, I guess you got here in the summer, I guess, or at that point you're probably not expecting to come in here and become a starter, and you probably thought your role would be much smaller. Obviously, it's much different than that. So can you just kind of talk about how a guy who's new to this country and sort of new to everything around here has kind of transitioned from what it was going to be to what it is now, because your role is much different.
Especially with Jose leaving the team and Raekwon didn't get his waiver, so I'm just keep trying to be as better player as I can for my teammates. It's not really about me. From thinking coming here playing 5 minutes is a blessing to being a starter. But I think it's all about the character of the people. You get opportunity, you have to take it, and I hope things will continue to go well.
So coach comes to you and says, "Hey, we're going to start starting you." Surprised, or what was your initial reaction?
I'm not really surprised because I know I'm good. I know I'm making plays in practice and I'm doing my best and I can good, and I'm not really surprised. I'm just grateful for it. Yeah.
Is it hard for Ofri with what's going on at home to concentrate here and does this seem a little smaller than it did before?
Yeah, stuff going home it's crazy, but I try to do what I can from here to help my family and my friends and even like people in Israel. But basketball for me is like run away. It's not really making me hard to concentrate. It's like giving me a break from that. Yeah, so yeah.
When the phone rings and you see it's from there and you don't know what it is.
Exactly.
Any other questions, gang?
For any of you guys, the fatigue that I guess sets in when you guys are so shorthanded on this roster right now, do you all feel that more in the game? Feel it more during the week, in between games?
I mean, it's both, really. You know, like whenever guys play a bunch of minutes every game, and you know, it's tough because the teams run a lot and they try to get you. You know, it fatigues you. It fatigues the whole team during the game for sure. Afterwards, I mean, I'm feeling it right now. To be honest, like I'm gonna get in the ice bath. Like they really make sure that we do our treatment afterwards too, because it does get hard. But yeah, it's all around a little bit, but you know, when you take good care of it, you can manage it.
Kind of going off what someone was asking Jesse earlier, when there's doubles down on Jesse, and sometimes triples, and that ball's coming back out to you or to Seth or you know, whoever the ball gets rotated. I don't know if you probably don't feel the pressure at that point to make shots, but you guys know that, you know, shots have to be made by. Can you just kind of talk about how is that something you guys are focused on, that, you know, the shooting other than Jesse?
Yes, that's something that we're working on. You know, every day guys are getting up shots in the gym, shooting it. So we're going to shoot them and they're going to fall.
Was that process different for you than it was in high school? Did you create more of your own shots playing, and you've had to kind of adjust, like Justin was talking about, different ways of getting shots here?
Yeah, of course, more in high school, I created more and did things, you know. But like, as I said, I'm still learning right now how to create and when to go. You know what I'm saying? When to attack. You know, so I'm still learning, going through it.
Okay, guys. Thank you.